going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to go over field passes. I think there's a lot of confusion among the community on how to level up, how to earn XP. In today's video, I'm here to clear that all up for you guys. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure to go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here because you were searching around YouTube for MUT 23 content, whether it's how to get free packs, how to get free players, how to build your ultimate team, you found the right channel for everything. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. So field pass is the main way to earn free content in MUT 23, and a lot has changed from previous years of MUT, especially with XP and how you earn rewards. So you're always going to find your field passes on the main play screen. Over to the right, it says view all field passes, and there are multiple field passes out there that are going to earn you multiple rewards. The main one is going to be the season field pass. Right now we're in season 1. It's a 60-day field pass. We still have 57 days to go. The competitive field pass is primarily for playing games online, but solo battles are included. And then the headliners field pass is for the current promo that's going on. As we get new promos throughout the year, we will get new field passes for those promos, and that's the best way to earn content for said promo. So let's go through all three of them in detail. We're going to start with the season 1 field pass, but first, the number one thing that you need to know is that XP is not handed out the way it has been in previous years. What that means is that just simply playing a solo is not giving you any type of like base number of XP. Repeating a solo is not giving you XP. The only way to earn XP right now, as it works today, is completing objectives, and the objectives are going to be found in each individual field pass. Now, the game just came out a couple days ago, but a lot of you, including myself, probably have played through all of the solo challenges, probably caught up on all of your solo battles, and you're wondering what to do. So simply repeating a solo isn't really going to help you, but repeating a solo to get a certain objective done will, and we'll go through all of that. So the season 1 field pass, when you open it up, the first thing you're going to see is all of the rewards. You can scroll directly through with your D-pad, go left or right to view all of them. At the top, it's going to tell you the level and the number of XP you need. So to get this level 18 Eagles jersey that looks so clean, I'm so happy they put alternate uniforms in the reward paths here. I'm going to need 220,000 XP. So we can scroll all the way down here. There's packs, there's player items, there's strategy items, everything you can think of is in here, and I think the reward structure is really, really good. This pass is going to reset every 60 days. They said that we'll definitely get 3 seasons, possibly 4. I still kind of feel like 60 days is maybe too long. 45 days would be ideal in my opinion, and maybe just make the reward path a little shorter. Another really cool thing that you can do when you're in these reward paths, this 91 overall Dave Casper is kind of like the it item, the highlighted item of this field pass. When you're on it, you can hit square on PlayStation or X on Xbox and actually view the item. Because it is a non-sellable card, there's none going to be on the auction house. There's not even enough XP in the game right now to earn this one, which means that these rewards are actually time gated, and it's kind of up to EA on when we can earn them depending on how much XP they hand out. But I do like the fact that we can still see the attributes on the card. It definitely reminds me of Diamond Dynasty and the way that you can usually view cards before the reward is available. So this is the main draw, but there's one other reward that I think is really cool and a nice addition to the field passes. If you continue to earn XP and continue to go, you're going to see at level 57, which is 1.2 million XP, you're going to get a season 2 XP collectible. And if you view the description on this one, it says this collectible is used or to be used in a future set to earn 20k XP towards the season 2 field pass. So if you grind this out right and you get all the way to this level and you get this collectible, when season 2 comes out, you're going to get a 20k XP jump start on everybody who does not get this collectible. And I like that. That rewards the grinders, the people that are really, really playing the game and knocking out all of these objectives. So I've already told you that you don't earn XP just simply by playing the game. Well, how do you earn XP? So in any field pass, after the reward screen, you're going to hit your R1 button or right bumper on Xbox, and you're going to go through through the various objectives that you can complete to earn XP. And the first screen here is our daily objectives, which there's only 3 things you have to do. And I am going to drop a video on the fastest way to complete your daily objectives. But the 3 things are record 200 offensive yards, purchase a pack, complete a set. You do all 3 of those things, you get 1,000 XP each time. That XP will go towards this specific reward path that we just showed you. Now, there are additional things on here where it says complete 1 daily objective, complete 3 daily objectives, and you're actually going to get a daily coin pack, a quick sell pack, every time you do that. So these are the most important things to complete, and the main reason is because we go over to the next section, which is stats, and I'm going to ignore what's on our screen right now. We want to go to daily tracker over here on our left. Every time you complete set number of daily objectives, you get a pretty big bonus in XP. Now, a big problem here is that I think these glitched out at some point last night or overnight or this morning, because as you can see on my screen, and let me know in the comments section if this reset for you, it says I've completed 0 out of 5 daily objectives. Typically or normally, if you complete 5 objectives 5 days, and it doesn't have to be in a row, you're going to get 20k XP. This number reset back to 0 for me, and I think my math is correct here, or my evidence, I should say, is that I completed 2 daily objectives, so it's impossible to complete 2 daily objectives and then be 0 for 5 and 0 for 10 and 0 for 15 on the rest of these. So something happened. I think it reset for everybody, but whenever they fix it, this is very important, because as you can see, the more daily objectives you complete, the bigger the chunk of XP you earn. So when we get to 20 days of daily objectives, that's 35k XP. That's pretty much an entire level, and sometimes more than an entire level when you're going down the field pass. The max reward on this one is 30 days. Remember, it's a 60-day field pass, so you don't have to be perfect and get it every day, but it's going to be more beneficial to you if you get your daily objectives done every day. The quicker the better, and hopefully they fix that reset glitch there. Now let's go back over to the stats. This is what I was telling you, is that you can go into a solo challenge and replay it over and over and over again and score 100 touchdowns. That's going to get you the XP objective that you need, and that goes for all of these different objectives. And the statistical ones, 500 points in any mode, 1,500 points. Just simply going into a solo and winning it, you don't get that like base 500 XP or whatever it used to be in previous years, the field goal kicking XP solos and things of that nature. It's all driven off of these objectives, and that's it. That's the only way to earn XP. A lot of these are going to be earned just naturally by playing through the game, but if there is any specific one out there that you need to get done, write it down, go into a solo and attack it. Hopefully, and somebody pointed this out on Twitch last night, it would be a really good idea if when the companion app comes out for Madden 23, that you can log into your account and view your field pass and see some of these objectives, on your phone while you're playing the game, so you can kind of see what to attack mid-game. There's also a section for programs, and programs are promos, basically. Right now, if you hit level 5 on your competitive field pass, you get 25,000 season XP for the season 1 field pass we're in right now. We're going to show you the competitive field pass in a moment, but essentially when you're knocking out goals in the competitive field pass, you're earning season XP for the season XP field pass, or season 1 field pass. So you're kind of double dipping, and it's going to be the same for headliners. If you look to your left here under the headliners, when you reach level 7 of the headliners field pass, you get 28k worth of XP for the season 1 field pass, the main field pass we're in right now. And then there is also one with Team Affinity as well. So these were not tracking correctly, but they have been fixed as of last night. So things like record 10 sacks with 3+ Team Affinity players in your lineup, you can see now it's actually tracking. I got 4 out of 10. We'll get 10k XP when we finish that one. So those are all of the things that you can do right now to earn XP in the season 1 field pass. Now the competitive pass works a lot differently, and yesterday I actually put out a video on this in a little bit more detail. We're going to cover it again in this video, because a lot of people were confused on how to claim your weekend league rewards and your solo battle rewards. For example, when you log into solo battles and you go to my rank, in last year's game and previous years, you were used to seeing the different tiers and the rewards that you got at each tier. And a lot of people said, Pop, are these rewards not loaded in? Is it even worth playing solo battles right now? And the answer is yes, because it just doesn't work the same way that it used to. Now, there is a problem right now also going on where solo battle games are missing for a lot of people, as you can see, including myself. So that's a known issue. Hopefully will be resolved. But at the end of the day, playing through solo solo battles, the battle score does not matter. The main objective is to win, and while you're playing on solo battles, you want to win on certain difficulties, and you want to achieve various stats for objectives that we're going to show you in a moment. Same thing for Weekend League, which is now called MUT Champions. If you go over to the rewards section of it, it looks like there's no rewards loaded in there, and that is simply because all of them are earned in this competitive field pass. So basically what I'm saying, and this is hard news honestly, is that the rewards that you're used to getting on a weekly basis for Weekend League and for solo battles has been nerfed a ton. Now, there are a lot of rewards within this field pass, and I guess the silver lining is that this field pass will refresh every 2 weeks. It also is going to feature a new player that you can earn every 2 weeks, and we'll show you that. But let's talk about how to level up your competitive pass. This one uses not XP, but CP. It's called competitive points, and to earn the competitive points, it's just like the Season 1 field pass. You need to knock out objectives. That's it. We have statistical objectives, so pass for 1,000 yards in either MUT Champs, solo battles, or seasons games. The one question mark I have is squad seasons. I think that falls under season games, because EA did do a special stream on, I think it was Tuesday night, and they said that squad season should count towards the competitive pass, so I think that falls under seasons games. But basically, you need to achieve these stats when playing either online games or solo battles, and every time you knock one out, you're going to earn CP. So if you take a look here, 200 team tackles in MUT Champs, solo battles, or season games. Once you achieve that, I got 14 more to go, we're going to get 6 CP. When we get 6 CP, it will be added to our current level. Right now, we're at level 4, we're 26 out of 30. You need to get to 30 CP to get to level 5. When I get that tackles objective or mission, we're going to get the 6 CP, which would give us 32, which would be more than 30, and that would get us over to level 5. And one other thing to point out, we talked about this when we looked at the Season 1 Field Pass. You can earn Season 1 XP in the Competitive Pass, in the Headliners Pass, and this would be the level 5 reward. And as always, you can scroll over to see all of the rewards and the number of CP that you need to get to said reward. So let's go real quick back over to the things that you can do to earn CP. We showed you all of the statistical objectives. Solo Battles has its own category, so every time you win a solo battle game, you get CP, you get 1 CP. 5 games, you get 2. 10 games, you get 4. Same for 15, 20, 25, and 30. And then the difficulty matters. So the battle score does not matter when you're playing solo battles. Literally, the objective is to win the game and try to knock out these statistical missions. These are going to come as you play it. Generally, you're not going to get this in 1 or 2 games, right? But you do want to focus on the level that you play, because if you're playing on veteran or higher, right, you're going to get some modest CP here. But if you play on MVP or higher, you're getting a little bit more. Plus, you're getting these veteran or higher missions done. And if you're really good and play on Legend, essentially, if you win 10 games, 10 solo battle games on Legend, all in one swoop, you're going to knock out this mission, this mission, this mission, and this mission. So the difficulty matters, the battle score does not. In MUT Champions, which is Weekend League, basically every time you win a game, you're going to get 2 CP, and then you have, like the cumulative wins, so 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 wins. This is a 2-week battle pass. Weekend League is 25 games, so it is possible to get 35 wins in 2 weeks if you're good enough, obviously. But these are all the things, all of the objectives that are going to give you CP within Weekend League. Head-to-head season's pretty much the same thing. You don't get a CP reward for every game. This one just stacks up the number of wins, and this will all reset every 2 weeks. So once you knock out 30 wins in 2 weeks, or literally like 11 days from now, I think it is, this will all reset, and you'll have an additional chance to knock out the CP with brand new rewards. And then there are also sets that are featured in here as well. So completing an 82-83 exchange set and a 78-79 set will give you CP. Also, if you hit your X button on PlayStation, A on Xbox, this will bring you directly to the set to complete it. So nice little tip there. I believe these will load you into head-to-head seasons, MUT Champions, solo battles, etc. And then as far as the rewards go, you can scroll through them yourself, but you got Rookie Premier Fantasy packs in here. You got Red Zone packs, Touchdown packs, Midfield packs. These are all packs that are going to give you content. You get the MUT Champions entry token, so you need one of these every week to play in Weekend League, and it looks like you can earn these pretty easily. Hopefully you have other ways to earn them as well. The highlighted reward is going to be at level 22, which is 200 CP. You're going to get an 88 overall exclusive Trevor Lawrence. Now, this card looks very good. I think the big question question is, can you earn it by playing offline only, solo battles only? I have not done the math. I've heard others do the math, and it kind of depends on if they add more of those sets into the objectives, but you may have to find yourself playing at least head-to-head seasons. I think the good thing is if you're not great at, online gameplay, there's an all Madden season, and I think a lot of the competitive and more sweaty players are playing that. So I think regular head-to-head seasons might be a little bit easier this year. So let me just regroup and recap before we take a look at the Headliners Field Pass. Remember, the Season 1 Pass has its own individual rewards, and that's based off of XP, Season 1 XP, that can only be earned by knocking out those missions. The Competitive Pass is driven by CP, which is a different form of XP with a different name, and that can only be earned by knocking out the missions that are in the Competitive Field Pass. And finally, we have the Headliners Field Pass, which has its own separate XP and reward structure, and this one can only be leveled up by getting Headliners XP, and we'll show you how to get that. Now again, the various rewards within this Field Pass do grant out Season XP, so when I get to level 7, I'm going to get a 28k boost on my Season 1 Field Pass. Everything kind of works together, but if you scroll through the rewards, this one's really good because you can get an 86 overall Derek Brown card, which we unlocked recently. If you scroll down a little bit further, we got an 86 overall Fantasy Pack, where you're going to get an 86 overall Headliners card of your choice. And then finally at the end, and this is going to be a 2-part promo, so this could have more cards in it other than the 586s that are out right now, you're going to get a third 86 overall Headliners Hero Fantasy Pack. This one does not say BND, which means you should be able to put it into sets, should be able to trade it, should be able to sell it, and that's when you get to level 18. So how do you earn the Headliners XP? You guessed it, through the objectives. One more time, this is the only way to earn XP. Simply playing a game does not earn you XP, only the objectives. For this screen, I'm going to make it a little bit easier. There's various sections on our left, but we're just going to go to view all. So literally everything, every objective on this list is going to earn you Headliners XP. Notice that it has a different symbol. So forcing 5 fumbles has the Headliners logo, 500. That would be 500 Headliners XP. And when you earn that, it's going to go towards this reward path and these rewards and this XP counter that's up in the upper right part of your screen. So you can scroll through all of these objectives under Headliners program to see what you need to do. And of course, if you haven't noticed and I haven't mentioned it, once you complete these, they will go to the bottom of the list, so you can start focusing on the ones that are at the top. These vary from, head-to-head solo battles games, completing sets, earning stars in the Headliners solos. There are more solos coming, so like this 120, 150, and 180 stars objectives, these are not able to be achieved yet until part 2 of this promo comes out. And then finally, there is a house rule specifically for the Headliners program, and if you win 50 games, actually you don't even have to win, you just have to play in 50 games, you get Headliners XP, so you're rewarded for playing online, playing house rules for this specific program, and it's statistical and just generally playing the game. But also, if you look to the left, there's a house rules specific reward group. This is different from the rewards that we showed you on the first part of this field pass. Winning 12 games, 16 games, give you rewards, and at 20 wins, you're going to get a BND 86 overall Headliners player. So that's a 4th 86 overall Headliners card you get from this program. 3 from the main field pass, 1 from the Headliners house rules section within the field pass, and there are additional rewards as you scroll down here as you win house rules games. And there you have it. I think that we covered everything you need to know about field passes. Hopefully it's a lot less confusing. I think at the end of the day, the main takeaways here are you don't get XP just by playing the game. You only get XP by knocking out those missions or objectives, and all of the rewards are found in these field passes. There's no specific or individual rewards on the Weekend League screen or on the solo battle screen. It's all found in these 3 screens, and more field passes will be added on through the year. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.